What's happening, everyone? Mark here on Creating Your Digital Life, and today's video I wanted to dedicate to a phenomena which is called the fear or the anxiety of the gig economy. You may not even heard of this expression, but I wanted to introduce this kind of topic, as if you may have come across, then I would like to essentially diseliminate some of the perceptions and some of the prejudices that you may have had towards this kind of event or kind of circumstance. So what the gig economy refers to is basically the fact that as the internet and our digital life keeps growing and developing day after day, the massive tech conglomerates like Facebook or Amazon, or even I would even consider YouTube as one of these giants, have emerged and basically offered a platform for those who have the skills and the repertoire to earn money based on their skills and the services they have to offer, whether that's based on videos or some kind of merchandise that they have to offer on Facebook, for instance. They can potentially, or Amazon more particularly, but potentially they can post these kind of products and these kind of services online. But the problem was that these tech conglomerates and the platforms were essentially controlling how these values were distributed, how the value was actually driven, and who earns the dividends exactly. So because of this, the kind of freelancing activity over the last couple of years has actually been in the discussion in terms of how to decentralize these kind of platforms and make sure that everyone has the opportunity to go online and earn their digital life and income so that they can support themselves in the long run. One of the results actually from this is the invention called WordPress, which, if you haven't heard about it, is actually called a website developer and a web page creator, which, fun enough, is the host and domain of my particular website. I'm going to leave a link in the description that you can check out as well, how I built up my website and what it looks like. But what you need to know is these websites are actually a great source for hosting your blogs, your videos, and gaining all the traffic that works non-stop for you. And essentially, it's not in the control of these giants, the Amazons, the Facebooks, the YouTubes. Granted, you need to use them as some kind of source to draw in the attention. But the thing is that as you are able to create your own space, and you now have the option, not back in the early 2000s or 2010s, but now within 2020 and onwards, you actually get to create your own content, be online, and create a presence that is fully your own. And you don't have to worry about the kind of restrictions, the kind of legislations you have to follow. You are in control and distribute the content the way you want to. Granted, you have to work quite hard just to get to a certain level of traction. But if you're consistent and persistent, I'm pretty sure that anyone who has any kind of passion can reach that kind of audience that they're striving towards. So what I wanted to address is that with the gig economy and its anxiety, it seems that we are heading towards a more decentralized web where the power is given to the individuals. And essentially what is happening is we, the people, are allowed to create the online presence and the digital life that will eliminate all the physical barriers, as in the commute, the kind of work stress and load, the whatever comes with the with physical burdens of work, as in terms of having a car that you need to park, the the different kinds of elements that you always have to worry about all the time, to find the right workspace, to put up with all the noises and all the different kinds of elements that you may have to cope with on a regular basis. With the digital space, what you need to bear in mind is that you have your own place which runs 24/7, meaning once your content is out there and you're in control of it, it works for you non-stop. And I believe this is one of the things that people do not seem to realize, that the option and the opportunity is there. So if you want to check it out, I would highly recommend going to the podcast where I found this source and where this topic came up. And if you have any recommendations in terms of the topic or any kind of questions you want to discuss, feel free to pop them in the section down below. If you want to check out more videos from me, feel free to subscribe not to miss any kind of new content coming up. And until the next video, I hope you have a great day and I will see you soon.